Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNSFANS. Let's get to the news now. Fans, buckle up because what's happening right now in the AFC North could very well be a game changer for the Cleveland Browns. We've got some fresh updates from Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski that could shake up the division and influence our team's trajectory moving forward. And trust me, this isn't just some small news. It has the potential to redefine how we approach this season and beyond. So, let's dive into what Stefanski shared and what it could mean for our Browns. Kevin Stefanski recently spoke about Shedeur Sanders, the talented quarterback from Colorado, and the buzz around him is growing louder by the day. Now Shedeur is a Browns player, at least not yet, but the implications of what Stefanski said are huge for us Browns fans because it signals how our team is looking at the quarterback landscape in the NFL. Stefanski's comments give us insight into the kind of talent and potential that the Browns are keeping an eye on, and it's clear that we're not just sitting back and waiting. We're actively assessing every opportunity to strengthen our roster. What Stefanski said was notable for several reasons. First, he acknowledged Shedeur Sanders' impressive skills, his arm talent, his leadership, and his ability to perform under pressure. Sanders has been making waves at Colorado, and many scouts and analysts see him as a future NFL star. While the Browns haven't officially shown interest in drafting him, Stefanski's praise indicates that Cleveland's front office and coaching staff are watching closely, possibly even considering how a player like Sanders could fit into their plans down the road. Now, why does this matter so much to us Browns fans? Because the NFL is a league that's always evolving, and the quarterback position is the most critical. If Cleveland is looking at prospects like Sanders, it shows a clear intent to remain aggressive and smart in building a roster that can compete for Super Bowls. We've seen the Browns make some smart moves in recent years, drafting players like Denzel Ward and JOK, but the quarterback position is still a key puzzle piece. Whether it's through the draft or free agency, Cleveland is clearly aiming to find that franchise guy who can lead us to the promised land. But let's not forget that Stefanski's comments also reflect a broader strategic mindset. This isn't just about Shedeur Sanders. It's about Cleveland's approach to talent evaluation and their commitment to building a team capable of competing not just this year but for the next decade. The AFC North is stacked, with the Ravens, Steelers, and Bengals all making big moves, so Cleveland needs to be sharp and proactive. Our head coach is showing that he's paying close attention to the emerging talent, and that kind of awareness can make all the difference when it comes to winning titles. In the meantime, Browns fans, we're also keeping a close eye on how our current roster is shaping up. Deshaun Watson is under the spotlight, and expectations are sky-high for him after last season's ups and downs. If he can find consistency and tap into the elite level of play he's capable of, the Browns could seriously contend for the division and a deep playoff run. But even with Watson at the helm, having a backup plan or even a future QB like Sanders adds an extra layer of confidence. It's all about building depth and ensuring that if anything happens to our starter, we're still in good hands. And speaking of our roster, the Browns' defense remains one of the strengths of this team. With players like Myles Garrett leading the charge, Cleveland's defense has been fierce and disruptive. If we can keep that momentum and add some key pieces on offense, maybe even some young talent that can develop into future stars, then we're looking at a team that can challenge anyone. The AFC North is no joke, but with the right mix of veteran leadership and young talent, the Browns are positioning themselves to be serious contenders. Now, getting back to the quarterback conversation, it's worth noting that the NFL draft is just around the corner, and Cleveland will be watching closely. Whether they target a quarterback in the first round or opt to develop someone from within, the message is clear. The Browns are committed to finding their franchise quarterback. The front office knows how crucial this position is, and Stefanski's comments about Shedeur Sanders reflect a broader mindset that the Browns will be aggressive in the pursuit of talent, because that's what it takes to win at the highest level. In terms of the division, it's interesting to see how the AFC North continues to evolve. The Ravens have a new offensive coordinator and are looking to get Lamar Jackson some more weapons, while the Bengals are still led by Joe Burrow, one of the league's top QBs. The Steelers, of course, are always in the mix with their tough defense and solid quarterback play. Cleveland has to stay sharp and ready to pounce on opportunities, and part of that strategy involves being aware of what other teams are doing and making moves when the time is right. Stefanski's praise for Sanders might seem like a minor thing now, but it hints at a bigger picture. Cleveland is always looking ahead, planning their next steps in this highly competitive division. And let's not forget that Cleveland's fan base is among the most passionate in the NFL. We've waited patiently for a true championship window, and every piece of news, every comment from Stefanski or the front office fuels our hopes. We believe in this team, in the coaching staff, and in the players who are working hard to bring us that ultimate goal, a Super Bowl victory. This season could be the one where everything clicks, where our defense continues to dominate, and our offense starts clicking on all cylinders. And if we add even more talent at the quarterback position, who knows how far we can go. Now, as we look ahead, the draft and free agency will be critical. Cleveland's management has shown they're not afraid to make bold moves if it means upgrading the roster. The comments about Sanders are just a glimpse into the mindset. The Browns are always looking for ways to get better, and that includes scouting the next wave of young NFL talent. We, as fans, should be excited because it shows a commitment to winning, a dedication to building a team that can finally bring the Lombardi Trophy back to Cleveland. So Browns fans, keep that passion burning bright. Stay tuned, because the offseason is just heating up. With Stefanski's insight and the team's strategic approach, we're on the cusp of something special. Whether it's a new quarterback, a key defensive addition, or a breakthrough season for our existing stars, one thing is certain: the Cleveland Browns are not standing still. We're ready to make some noise and challenge the status quo in the AFC North. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cleveland Browns. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news.